I would love to share this word with you in 2 Samuel 24:24. The word talks about how David had a chance to prepare a sacrifice for the Lord where he could pay for the land or not pay for it at all. And David decides to pay for this land because he decides in his heart to give the Lord a sacrifice that cost him something. So
I'm desperate for you. I'm desperate for you. I surrender.
You know, when we talk about this word sacrifice, we don't mean, sacrificing an animal. When we talk about sacrifice, a sacrifice could be anything. It could be sacrificing your pride.
if God is telling me sacrifice this for me, then we have to sacrifice that. I came to the point where I did sacrifice something that I loved. Even though it was painful, God showed his mercy over my life. He showed his grace over my life, and he showed me that there is a great reward when we are obedient and when we sacrifice to the Lord. So, in 1 Samuel 15:22 it says, "But Samuel replied, 'Does the Lord delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as much as in obeying the Lord? To obey is better than sacrifice, and to heed is better than the fat of rams.'" And I also think about Jesus Christ. Just think about Jesus Christ's life. If he would have come to this land and sinned and fell into temptation, him going to that cross for our sins would have not cost the same thing. It wouldn't have meant the same thing. But because Jesus Christ lived a life that was obeying his Father, his sacrifice meant so much more.
There are different instances in the Bible where we see obedience come up. One of those is the story of Abraham. God was telling Abraham to sacrifice his son. And even though Abraham, it hurt him, this was his son that he was about to sacrifice to God. But he was prepared to go through with it. What did God do? God didn't let him kill his son. Instead, he saw Abraham's obedience. He saw that Abraham was willing to sacrifice something that he loved, that he treasured, that would hurt him, that would hurt his whole family. But he was willing to do that to obey God. It's very important for you to not get so stuck on what you are sacrificing, but to look more at, am I pleasing God? In every decision that I make, does this please God? And am I obeying God? Am I obeying his commandments? Am I living a life that he wants me to be living? So that's something that I encourage you guys to take in and to just, reflect on it and, look out, like self-examine your heart, your life, and you will know, maybe points in your life where you have been disobedient and things that you can change. And once you do things differently, then God is going to reward you and he's going to bless you for your obedience to him.